What you're watching on the screen is a collection of, yes, some of Dr. Karen Jacobson's patients. And you will also see me. I am one of Dr. Karen Jacobson's patients as well. And this is so exciting because we get to learn about the real Dr. J today on Healthy UTV. So good to have you on the show.
It's my pleasure being here again, Cindy.
And I feel like I'm in my second home. You've been on Healthy UTV for 3 seasons, and all throughout we've had the chance to learn about how you take care of infants, how you take care of the pregnant mother who's expecting, how you take care of toddlers, the child athlete, the full-grown pro athlete, and you know what? Not only does she walk her walk, this woman dances her dance. In fact, I've been to some of her competitions and she is quite the dancer, and she brings that rhythm into her practice. She brings the heartbeat and the richness and the love for life into what she does here. We are also celebrating her 20th anniversary this year, so congratulations.
Thank you.
And if you would, will you just share some of the highlights of what you've accomplished? Will you start with some of the community service and the volunteer projects that you've participated in?
Well, I've had the opportunity, and I would say probably the highlight of my volunteer project has been my mission to Panama, and that was back in '97. I was part of a group of 96 chiropractors, and in about a week's time we adjusted over 250,000 people. And there really wasn't anything more gratifying than seeing someone come back with their kids and their grandkids, whether it was that afternoon or the next day, and they just waited for the miracles, and the miracles happened. You know, when I came back, I was so excited with the experience that I've had that, along with another couple of chiropractors in New York, we started a program in a soup kitchen in Manhattan providing chiropractic care. And upon moving to Arizona, I needed something to complete that need in me, and I've joined the Flying Samaritans, and on and off I've been volunteering for the past 9 years, going to a clinic in Mexico and providing care for people.
It's really that heart to serve that you get to meet every time you walk into her office. It's also that heart to serve that you have given to your community through some political endeavors as well.
I started that way back when I was in New York. I was asked to join the New York Chiropractic Council, and I ran the Nassau County District. I was the president of the district for 3 years, and I sat on the board for the State Association in New York for several years, and I was the chair of membership at the time. And I actually had the opportunity in 1996, it was a pivotal point for us in New York politically, and it was the second time we went to fight the government, and we passed the insurance equality bill in New York in 1996. And I was part of the crew that was in Albany and lobbied and had the pleasure of really seeing the fruits of our labor.
And then taking things full circle, you're also serving our community by taking care of our professional athletes.
I've been involved with athletics my entire life, from the time I was a little kid when I was a gymnast, and then even up to today as a dancer. I've participated in the crew for the New York City Marathon, for the Long Island Marathon, for US Track and Field, and Games for the Physically Challenged. And I'd say the highlight in my professional aspect was really being the medical co-chair for the JCC Maccabi Youth Games, which is an international competition, somewhat like the Olympics, but for youth and teens.
I'd like to maybe speak on their behalf. As one of your patients, there's a peace of mind that I come into this office with and that I leave this office with, and I think that's the reason why you've created such a following.
Well, I would say that one of the most important things to me is when I'm working with a person, it's not the disease that they have, not the ailment that they're coming in with, it's who the human being is that's right in front of me. Because people are the ones who seek care, not conditions. So I'm addressing the person that has a health challenge. And my goal is to find out what is challenging them in life and help them find solutions to create better health in their own lives.
How do our viewers get a hold of you?
Well, the easiest thing is just to pick up the phone and call. The number at the office is 480-657-3600.
Of course, you can connect with Dr. Karen Jacobson at Jacobson Family Chiropractic right here on the Healthy You TV show by visiting us at healthyutvshow.com. Before we go though, there are two special guests that are here with us today, and they are personal colleagues, business professionals in the Valley that Dr. Karen Jacobson personally brought to the Power Team, starting with Brenda.
You know, since I personally believe that health is body, mind, spirit, and it includes nutrition, exercise, and even our exterior, I felt these two women would be great additions to our team. And the first one is Brenda Hyland, who is a holistic nutritionist, the owner of Wow Women on Wellness. Let's find out what Brenda has to say.